Hi, welcome, bienvenidos. It's your girl Yesi, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I am going to be trying the new eyeshadow palette from NARS. And this is from the Summer Unrated collection. So they came out with this beautiful eyeshadow palette, and they came out with what is it, a blush and a bronzer duo. I didn't get that because I own a lot of face palettes from NARS, but this is my first ever eyeshadow palette from NARS. You know, their eyeshadow palettes have never really intrigued me, but this one, it caught my eye, so I ended up getting it during the Sephora sale, which I believe is still going on, I think, until Monday. So yeah, I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm just waiting for all my products to come in, but until then, I'm gonna start playing with my stuff, my makeup products. So yeah, if you're interested in watching what look I come up with this palette, then keep on watching. Alrighty, so like I mentioned in the introduction, today I'm going to be playing with the NARS Summer Unrated Eyeshadow Palette. So this is the packaging right here. Very typical NARS packaging. And this is the back of the packaging. Here's the eyeshadow palette. This is the outer packaging. This is the eyeshadow palette right here. It has that mirror reflection, and it's like a pink color, and the inside looks something like this. How beautiful! How beautiful! This is so, I know it's a neutral palette with pops of pink and orange, but I love it. So I'm excited to play with it today. So I've been doing a lot of pink looks, and more pink looks to come because of the eyeshadow palettes that I bought. So for today's look, I want to do something with the oranges. So yeah, let's see. Let's start. Let me grab a blending brush. And I'm gonna go in. Does it have the shades? Yes, it does. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Taj Mahal, which is this orangey color right here. And I'm going to apply with this fluffy brush. This is part of the Beauty Bird collection. This is the Dream Fluffy Blend brush. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this Taj Mahal color, and I'm going to apply it to the crease. And I was so excited to start playing with the palette that I forgot to tell you that I already did my brows with the Anastasia Brow Wiz and the Duo Powder, both in the shade Ebony, and I primed the lids with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, and I lightly set that with translucent powder. So that's all I have on the eyes. And now I'm going in with the shade Taj Mahal from the NARS Summer Unrated Eyeshadow Palette. That's a beautiful shade. Very beautiful. Next, I'm going to go in, again, part of that Beauty Bird collection. This is the Dream Blending brush, and it's just a shader brush. It's just a little big, and I think I'm gonna go in with the color Palmas, which is this brown right here. Is it? Yeah. No, Laguna, which is this one right here, the second one down. And I'm gonna apply that color to this outer part of the crease. That color is a little bit darker than what it looks in the pan. It's a little more deep than what it looks like, which Laguna is this color right here. It looks a little bit darker on the eye, which that's not a problem to me, but just thought I'd mention it. Now I'm gonna go in with the blending brush in which we use Taj Mahal, and with no additional product, I'm just gonna blend those two colors here. I gotta say their formula is really buttery. It's and seamless. The two shades are blending out like a dream. Like seriously. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my glitter glue as always. This time I'm gonna do it with my finger just because I just washed all my brushes. So I just grab a teeny tiny bit of the glitter glue and I'm gonna apply it all over this empty space on the lid. And if I didn't mention, I'm using the Too Faced glitter glue. Too Faced glitter glue. So that's what I'm using. Now I'm gonna apply Palmetto, which is this beautiful gold tone right here, and I'm gonna use it with a e.l.f. brush. It's like a little shader brush, and I'm gonna grab that gold color and apply. Hopefully it's not that dark, but no, it's perfect. So, oh, so beautiful. Oh wow, that is stunning. What a stunning shade. Oh my goodness. Stunning. That is such a beautiful color. OMG. Okay, and now of course I have to go in with Love on Fire, which is this reddish tone right here. It's red and orange and it's very sparkly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn over my brush and I'm gonna try and grab it with the brush. But yeah, it has a lot of, yeah, it's gonna have a lot of fallout. So the best way to apply that shade is to grab it with your finger. But how beautiful is that color? Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Yeah, it's pulling more orange on the lid, which I don't mind. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with my blending brush with no additional product, and I'm just gonna blend the crease. So like that. Then I'm gonna go in with the other blending brush that we used for the color Laguna. I'm just gonna dab it in a little bit more and blend it in with that orangey color. Just a little bit more. How beautiful is that color? Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so I'm gonna do the other eye and then I'll be back. Alrighty, so this is the finished eyes. Well, semi. I am going to jump off camera, you know, do a liner, apply lashes, finish the complexion, and then I'll come back on camera. I'll show you the final results, and then I'll, you know, give you my thoughts on the eyeshadow palette. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I'm back, And I didn't apply blush and highlight because, so like I mentioned in my introduction, this palette came out with a bronzer with duos, which is a bronzer and a blush. And I didn't buy it because, like I said, I have many face palettes. So one of my favorite face palettes from NARS is this one, which is the Orgasm X palette. I've mentioned it here on my channel, and I really love this. It has two blushes and then it has a highlighter, and I love this thing. So here it has Orgasm X, which is one of their newest blushes. This is Orgasm, and then this is a highlighter. So these three shades are stunning. I like Orgasm X because it looks better on my complexion. With Orgasm, it's too light. I mean, I can make it work, but it's too light. So how I use this is I basically just grab both colors and I just smile and apply my blush. I applied a little bit too much, but that's okay because we're gonna blend it out. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and I'm just gonna go over it just a tad bit to tone it down a little bit, since I used this for my since I used the blending brush to put on my foundation. So I'm just gonna bring a little bit more, and now I'm gonna go in with the highlighter. It doesn't have a name, it just says Orgasm highlighter. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this, and this highlighter is bomb. Like, do you see that? Bomb. I love this highlighter. So I got this from Ulta and I love it. I got this a couple years ago when it first launched on Ulta, and like I said, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm not sure if Ulta carries it. I don't think so, and neither does Sephora. I have seen it at Marshalls or Ross, one of those two. I think it's Marshalls. I saw another beauty influencer, and she does a lot of what's new at Marshalls, I think, and she's seen that palette, which I thought it was a steal because they're great. They're great. It's great quality. But alrighty, so this is the final look. What do you guys think? I love it. It's so springy. Actually summery. It springs more summer to me than spring. Because of all the, like, with the orange and the gold, it reminds me more of spring. But yes, so let's get back to the palette. It has that packaging that, you know, it leaves your fingerprints, which I don't like, but what am I gonna do, right? Besides that, for my first eyeshadow palette from NARS, I love it. Okay, they were, first of all, I love the color story. It's so neutral that you're able to use this for an everyday, basically. And what can I say about the eyeshadows? The few that I tried were very buttery. They're very pigmented, and they blended themselves out so easily. Okay, hardly any work. But yeah, the only shade that that had a little bit of kickback was this one right here, which is called Love on Fire. That as soon as you put in your brush, you can see all the little specks on the eyeshadow that were falling off. But besides that, the rest were very smooth. And yeah, I would really recommend it. I got this, like I said, from Sephora. So if you know, you're an insider member and you're participating in the VIB sale, I would definitely recommend this palette. Of course, if you're into these tones, I mean, you can most definitely get another palette that's more affordable, yes. But this palette from NARS, like I said, it's beautiful. They blended it out so easily. So yeah, I have no complaints with this palette. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna be using it more. And yeah, those are all my thoughts on the eyeshadow palette. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.